for glute bridges on the bench, so to learn how to do a glute bridge off the back of the bench, you're going to come down in this position on your bench. You put your arms across. Okay, so you're laying across the bench or across your shoulder blades. Heels are going to be pushed down into the floor. You're going to push your hip bones up to the ceiling as much as you can. A lot of pressure should be on the heels, and you almost want to feel like you're pulling your heels towards you. When you're in this position, you should feel the back of the hamstrings work, and your glutes should start engaging. So you should feel most of the pressure underneath here. When you lower down, okay, you want to make sure your head comes with you, that you don't leave your head back here. Okay, head comes with you, core stays closed. Okay, and you're going to push back up again. Now your head is going to be flat on the bench. Then you're going to come down again in one motion. Okay, push up again. Head is going to be flat on the bench. When you go down into this position, you want to still try to keep the glutes engaged. So you want to make sure that you don't let them go. Okay, keep them tight so then when you push up, you're still feeling them. You should not be feeling anything on the tops of your thighs. Okay, there should be a little bit of work going on, but that should not be the primary place that you're feeling the muscles. It should be underneath into the glute area, underneath into the hamstring. So we would go down and we push up, and then also too, you want to make sure that your knees are staying stable, that they're not wobbling in and out. If they are, you can get something like a ball, something like this. I use one of those soft balls that my daughter plays with these. She always wants them from the supermarket. You can see them in those bins. But I use a ball like that, or a yoga ball is another good one. Okay, and you can keep it between your knees and keep pressure. Okay, when you're in this position too, you may start to feel your inner thighs work. Okay, and this will help keep you stable. So now, another way to advance your glute bridge is to do your glute bridge with your feet elevated on a box. Okay, so the other position that you'd be in, you would come in this position, you would get your feet up on the box, just about here. Feet should be flexed back towards you, so you don't want them on the edge of the box. You don't want your feet down. You want them in this position. Core is tight and engaged. Okay, you're going to feel the backs of the legs start to work. So when you come all the way up to this position, hamstrings are really going to start to work when your feet are elevated like this. Then you're going to come down again, push all the way up, dig the heels into the box, back down, push all the way up, dig the heels into the box. Okay, the more you dig the heels in, the more you should feel underneath your glutes. You should feel your hamstrings. Okay, a lot of people have a problem that they feel the tops of their legs working during a lot of squat exercises or deadlifts, lunges. They'll feel the tops of their legs working their quads more than they feel the glutes in the back. This is an excellent exercise to isolate that. So you can use a box about 12 inches high. You can even elevate the box even further and do it that way. So that's another way to progress the exercise without adding weight across your hips. So that'll be the next one that I'll show you too, is how you can progress the exercise with weight across your So here we're going to use a weighted bar to show how to do a glute bridge with weight across your hips. That's another way to progress the exercise. So instead of doing it just body weight, or instead of using the box, we can use the bar process. So you may need some assistance if you don't have somebody to help you. So what we would do is take the bar. I usually sit down on my bench. Okay, I scoot myself across. Okay. Find that comfy spot inside the bench, get my hips in good position. Okay, now I'm holding onto the bar on both sides. I let myself dip down And then I'm going to push all the way up as high as I can. I'll hold a little bit. Okay, come down again. Push all the way up. Hold a little bit. Okay, back down again. Push up. Hold. Okay, and you would repeat as many reps as is stated in your exercise, or sometimes as many reps as you can do. A lot of times on the last count, on the last rep, I try to hold as long as I can until I feel that my legs are really done. So that's another way that you can progress your glute bridge from a body weight, and then you can use the box, okay, or you can use a weighted bar.